G'day guys, Nelson from Job Pedal here, and I'm very, very excited because I'm chatting with a man in an excellent blazer. My goodness, his name is Peter. Peter, how you going?
Good, mate. How are you going?
I'm good. Where did you get that blazer?
I believe it's a Peter Jackson blazer.
A Peter Jackson, like that with the lightning thief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it's
very
great.
comfortable.
Yeah, it's great. And I'm very excited to talk to you because you, like me, love country music.
Oh, definitely.
Who are your favourite artists?
Oh, look, I've got many different favourite artists. Australian country is probably, my favourite. I follow a lot of bands. Darlinghurst, Adam Brand, Matty Cornell, just to name a few, really.
Troy Casadale?
Not so much so. He's not my cup of tea.
Right, okay.
But look, all Australian country music's great, just saying.
Well, here's the I'm Australian.
Yeah, well, he is.
And,
yes.
no, I'm Australian. Okay. And I want to do an audition for you.
Okay, rightio.
Okay, let me know what you think. I don't know why I act the way I do. Like I ain't got a single thing to lose. Sometimes I'm my own worst enemy. Guess that's just the cowboy in me.
Well, I reckon you're going to get a fair few hits off that.
You think so?
I think so.
Yes, my dream can come true.
There's some talent in there.
Do you have a cowboy hat?
I do.
Oh,
and a Cuba.
I'd like to see you in that. I think with the blazer, that'd be great.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we digress. How long have you been at SECTA for, my friend?
Well, I'm just completing my 2-week course.
Yep, awesome.
So, yeah.
And how have you found it?
Oh, look, I've actually found it very eye-opening, to be honest. I think the training is very professional, very industry-based, obviously.
Yep.
But I think the delivery with the scenarios is reality, for a lot of people, really. I mean, you can read things out of textbooks and, watch slides and things like that. To actually be doing a physical scenario, having to remove people, and just the legislation that goes with all of that, I think is very professional and much needed in this industry.
Yeah. How have you found the theoretical side of it? Because some people struggle with that, all the writing and stuff.
Yeah, look, it's condensed into a 2-week period. Look, from a paperwork point of view, there is a lot of paperwork to do, exams to sort of pass. But, look, at the end of the day, you have to pass all of those things to become a security guard. You can't just do it halfway. You've got to do it all the way. Yeah.
And what's been the best thing you've learned, do you think?
Oh, look, I wouldn't say there's only one thing that I learned. I think, the legislation, because I think there's a false sense of understanding of, what you can do and what you can't do. So learning what you can and can't do, and also to protect yourself from litigation, and also to just to how to conduct yourself in a professional manner. And that's why, I chose to come to SECTA because it was highly recommended to me, and I can see why.
It's great. Yeah. And what was the attraction to security in the first place?
I was a security guard over 30 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are we doing that?
Oh, out of Penrith Way, Bankstown.
Yeah, okay. It must have been very different back then, right? A bit looser.
Hugely different.
Yeah.
Hugely different. So that's why, coming into the security course, learning the things that I've learned, experiencing the things that I've experienced, relating it back to then.
Yeah.
Completely different.
A bit more room for foul play in those days.
Certainly not.
No CCTV.
Oh, there was CCTV.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
But it was grainy. You could...
Yeah, for sure. You couldn't see much.
You could punch someone and thought you'd give them a cuddle. It was so bad. It was
correct.
like...
Well, actually, you make a good point there, actually, because that was another thing with the course, with the situational awareness, and the directives to patrons, and to also be aware of CCTV cameras, because, I mean, in this changing climate of society that we have today, it's very important to know that stuff.
We have deep fakes soon too.
No,
you heard about that?
No.
Oh, it's where they can doctor up fake videos.
Well, nothing surprises me.
Oh, I know. It's incredible.
I'm not that tech savvy.
Yeah. Oh, neither am I.
You're a music singer.
Oh, yeah. I'm an artiste. I'm not a man of the technologies. I'm a burgeoning country music superstar. But anyway, what did you do after that time doing security? What sort of line of work did you do?
Oh, look, I'm a mechanic by trade, worked in the civil construction industry, worked in the fitness industry as a trainer, personal trainer. So that pretty much covers the broad spectrum of my working career in in different stages.
Yeah, right. So you're a personal trainer. But
I still have the qualification. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. You're a very fit guy.
Yeah, thanks.
How old are you? 21?
Yeah, plus some.
Yeah, well, you're looking very good. You
About
moisturize
50.
too?
Yeah. No, I've got naturally oily skin.
Oh, goodness. You got everything.
I'm European.
Oh, right. Yeah.
No, I'm 50, mate.
Wow. Well, you look fantastic.
Thanks, mate.
What did you learn in that time period when you were doing these other gigs you could apply to the security industry, do you think?
Oh, look, I think the security industry, first and foremost, is from a customer service perspective.
Yeah.
And when people hear customer service, they think of, being at a counter at a shopping centre and things like that. Well, to be honest with you, it is partly like that. I mean, if you're working the door of a nightclub or, if you're a security guard in a shopping centre and things like that, that customer service is very important in any role. And I find that here in security, it's kind of going to make or break you to some degree, because if you're an arrogant person, that's not going to get you very far. So lots of the things that I've been, my line of work has taken me, even to supervisory roles that I've had, it's just dealing with people. It's people skills, and you need to have those things.
Well, that's kind of at the core of security, I think. Not that I do it, but it is that ability to read people, to chat to people, to get along with people, and sort of really body language, so much of it, right?
They call that rapport. You need to build a rapport with people. And you're 100% right. You need to read body language. You need to be able to, look through a queue and, identify that maybe someone's going to be a problem, or if there's problems, so your body language, whether or not, you're closed off, you're open, whether or not, that comes across as aggressive. These are all the things that you learn here at SECTA, and that's what makes it so fantastic, to be honest.
Right. So when I stand in the line at the pub with a closed fist,
yeah,
that's why I'm not getting let in.
Correct.
Jesus. Where was that in the handbook?
Well, it's not, but that's the thing. I think in our today's society, a lot of those respectful things that were of yesteryear have gone kind of out the window.
Yeah.
And I think that's the need and why companies, venues need to have more security guards because of these issues.
Yeah.
It's not isolated to one area. I mean, it's just across the board, and that's just our changing society.
Yeah. And now that you're getting back into the game, do you want to go back into the pubs, clubs circuit, or?
Yeah. I want to do it all. Corporate, licensed venues, wherever it takes me.
So you're open to anything.
Yeah.
You just want to go on that adventure.
Yeah. Well, look, I wouldn't say it's a turning. Well, I guess it may be. It is a turning point in my life. But I kind of just want to use all the things that I've learnt in my life and to finally sort of put that into maybe security work.
And what sort of benefit do you think age and experience gives you in security?
Oh, look, I think with security, age plays a big factor in it because you have experience. You have knowledge, you have experience. It's just the awareness of those years that you've progressed in working in different jobs, dealing with different people. Those life experiences sort of bring that element to a security guard, I guess, of my age at 50, Middle Ages kind of thing. Which sort of settles people down a little bit as well. Yeah,
for sure. Wow. And do you see yourself as a manager going into it eventually, or maybe even owning your own business?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I mean, look, in the roles that I've had in my careers, I've made my way up to supervisor. So managing people isn't an issue for me.
Yeah.
Dealing large numbers of people on sites is not an issue for me either. So yeah, look, moving into a supervisory managerial position, I don't know where the future might take me, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well, it's all ahead of you. I mean, you dress so well. You're very charming. You're well spoken. You're full of interest. You are just a really great conversationalist too.
Thanks, man.
I have no doubt that the future, your future, will be fantastic in the industry, and I look forward to watching it.
Well, if I'm on the door, you won't have that clenched fist then, will you? Because you'll know better.
Well, I'd be so struck by your beauty. I don't think I could.
Give it up.